Hey everyone, let's talk about Palworld. You know, that super popular game that exploded onto the scene. The one lots of people called Pokemon with guns. Since it launched, there's been a ton of buzz about how similar its creatures, the Pals, look to Pokemon. And that buzz included the big question, will Pokemon's creators sue? Well, the answer is yes, there is a lawsuit. But it might not be for the exact reason you think. So, what happened? Back in September 2024, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo teamed up and officially filed a lawsuit in Japan against Pocketpair, the company that made Palworld. Now, here's the interesting part. The lawsuit isn't mainly focused on whether the Pals look too much like Pokemon. Instead, it's about something called patent infringement. What does that mean? Basically, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company claim that Palworld copied specific game ideas or game mechanics that they own the legal rights to, things they have patents for. They're saying Pocketpair used their patented ideas without permission. What kind of ideas are we talking about? The lawsuit points to things like the way you catch creatures in the game, like throwing a special ball-like item, the system for showing how likely you are to capture a creature, how you release your captured creatures to battle other creatures, and even how you ride creatures, possibly including the way you switch between different pals for flying or running. So, what does each side want? Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are asking the court in Japan to make Pocketpair stop selling or distributing Palworld. That's called an injunction. They also want Pocketpair to pay damages to the Pokemon Company. But Pocketpair isn't just rolling over. They are fighting back strongly. Their main argument is that Nintendo's patents shouldn't even be valid in the first place. Pocketpair says the game mechanics Nintendo claims to own were actually used in lots of other games before Nintendo got the patents. This is a legal defense called prior art. Pocketpair has pointed to examples in huge games like Final Fantasy XIV, Tomb Raider, Monster Hunter, Ark, Survival Evolved, and even some of Nintendo's own older games like The Legend of Zelda and Pikmin. Pocketpair also argues that even if the patents are valid, Palworld doesn't copy them exactly as described in the patent details. So where does the lawsuit stand right now, in early May 2025? It's still ongoing in the court system in Japan. No winner has been decided yet. Both sides are presenting their arguments. There's also talk about a potential second lawsuit, this time in the United States. Nintendo has been busy getting similar patents approved in the US. Some experts think this means they might be preparing to sue Pocketpair in America too, possibly later this year. But, just to be clear, no US lawsuit has been filed yet. And one quick clarification. You might have heard news about the Pokemon Company winning a $15 million settlement earlier this year. That was a totally separate case against a different company in China that made a mobile game called Pocket Monster Remake, which was a direct copycat. That case is finished, but it has nothing to do with the ongoing Palworld lawsuit. To wrap it up, the legal battle between the creators of Pokemon and Palworld is very much alive and kicking in Japan. It's a fight over who owns the rights to certain ways games are played, not just how characters look. Pocketpair is putting up a strong defense. We'll all have to wait and see what the court decides, and whether the fight expands to the US. Stay tuned for more updates.